to William Perry. The goal at the beginning of the video was to build a 92 or better overall team.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. No score after one on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. What a great weapon. So often such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Singletary to get the drive started. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Wilson. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his right. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Rob Gronkowski with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game.
That I'm getting. Ma correnda.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are visitors to take over on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. From the gun, it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And this one too low. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up second down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be...
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, They'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play. And
that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Emerson Walls. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Marcus Davenport there to take him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Wilson. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The kick by Gold is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Spins by. Got some room at the 30. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson rolling to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here. They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down 13-6. A minute 38 to go. How costly of an interception will that be? It's time to find out. 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Michael Strahan there to make the tackle. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. Being chased out left. Space to run past the 20. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Wilson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You've got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down. That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Rolling to his right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it here with Smith. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third one winner. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. Jackson now to return. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. It got